wife and kids at home?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
This is no place for wife and kids, man.
The football field is no place for small children.
Young kids will give me an extra hemorrhoid.
But after a game, especially in moments of great triumph, a child on the shoulders is an exclamation point. I did it. We did it. And have you seen my beautiful children?
Daddy just won the biggest game of his life. What do you think? Did you see all the confetti?
More confetti. This is a big mess.
It's a practice as common as the rain of confetti that showers the victors, and it's led to some lasting images.
The Saints have won the Super Bowl.
Come here, kid. I'll get you.
Hey, sweetheart. We did it.
You always visualize that moment, and I remember years ago watching, Teddy Bruschi. There was always an image of him running around with his kids on the field, and I always thought, when I'm a dad and I'm in a Super Bowl, that's going to be me.
Hey! We did it!
For me to share that moment with them and to be able to hold my girls as the confetti's coming down from the ceiling, man, it's about as good as it gets.
Want to go see the trophy?
It's take your kid to work day. There's a ton of sacrifice that goes along with being a professional athlete. The long hours that are required, watching the extra tape, the preparation to go into battle on the weekends, all those things, takes away time from that family. So, when you have that opportunity to share, this is what Dad does, this is the joy Dad feels, give me that child, get down here and feel this with me. I think it's a big, big deal.
For a long time, bringing a child onto the gridiron was frowned upon.
It's not something we used to encourage. We just didn't want a mad crush of people on the field. In addition, we weren't really comfortable with the idea of players' wives or parents dropping kids down to 4 or 5 foot drop, depending on how high the wall was.
Come on down here. Jump down here.
I said, jump. And then my grandchildren, everybody came over the wall. And the cops were saying, you can't do that. I said, listen, this may be the only time in my life I ever won a Super Bowl. It's the first time. They're coming.
I got him. What do you think, guys, huh?
We won the Super Bowl.
We won the Super Bowl, did we not, huh? Did we win the Super Bowl? Did we win the Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah.
Did we win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Starting in 2007, a new league policy was put in place to safely get loved ones onto the field. But the sheer mass of people presents a challenge.
I'm looking for my wife and kids. I'm sorry. Come on, I'm looking for my wife and kids.
I'm looking for my wife and kids. I can't tell you nothing until I find my wife and kids.
I want to find my family. Yeah, I got you. Hear me? It shouldn't be that hard. You know where they're at?
Where's my babies at?
Locating your kids at the Super Bowl is like looking at a crowded mall.
Where's my wife and kids?
Odds are better you'll catch up with a Kardashian.
Can you believe it?
Another potential downer is a party pooper.
Knock it off. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Don't cry yet. Don't cry, Bill. Don't cry, Gabriel. Oh, shoot.
My son and my daughter are running on the field with my wife, and my son gets there, and I'm thinking he's going to congratulate me for winning the Super Bowl. He goes, Daddy, look, they gave us a free Xbox game. The biggest moment in my career, and that's all he cared about.
You know, it's not unique or different for them. It's their life. That's all that they know. Their dad told them they were going to win the Super Bowl because that's what dads tell their kids, and they did.
How about that, Deuce?
Around the back.
We kicked their butt or what?
Around the back.
Huh? Did you love that?
One of the most famous father and son moments was also the first. Jim Burt took his kid onto the field after the Giants won Super Bowl 21. Recently, Jim and Jim Jr. revisited the celebration that set the trend for so many others.
Holy cow. I'm young, huh?
You're probably about my age back then.
I was his age.
There's Jim Burt and his son. You talk about a look-alike. That kid's playing nose tackle in kindergarten. Look at the size of that guy.
Look at your tongue. His tongue's sticking out. Look at it. Get up in the air. I've never seen this.
Look, he's going nose to nose, head to head. Yeah, they buddied
each other. That's how they say good morning.
This is how our family is. You weren't supposed to bring him in, but I had to bring him in. That was my son, and I wanted to share this with him, and I did it.
Bert did it again 3 years later when he was with the 49ers after they won Super Bowl 24.
A little chunky there.
Yeah, I just noticed that. This is my awkward stage.
How about Jim Burt bringing his son out there, giving him 5 kisses in a row? Tell you, he's getting more kisses from his son. That's a Super Bowl record.
That's crazy that I was right there. You know, Joe Montana, these are some of the best players in the history of the game.
You talk about a thrill. That's a thrill for the son, but I'll tell you, the dads have to be awfully happy too.
Still to this day, people come up to me and, oh, you're that kid that was on your father's shoulders now. And they still remember my dad. It's amazing to me, and you know, I really can appreciate it now.
To live your dream to win a Super Bowl and being able to share that with your 5-year-old son and your wife, I feel very blessed that I had that opportunity.
Hold it up, Jim.
Today, the Super Bowl is bigger than ever, and children are a big part of the celebration. They may not understand all it took to get there, just that Dad is happy and life is good.